stocks. But there's a sharp spike that we're seeing in Bharat Electricals. The company announced its foray into the wires business. Upasana joins us to help us out with a quick detailed analysis on that. Upasana?
Well, certainly. Well, the company said that it plans to enter the wires as a new business line under its currently owned lighting solution segments in the view of growing demand in the wiring industry. It has also said that the main aim of the company in this is the diversification of its business operations. The company says that it is planning to launch the products shortly, but it is currently assessing the cables and wires market. Now, if we look at the margins, the Bajaj Electricals lighting solution margin currently stands at 10% versus its peer group range that is nearly about 10 to 12%. Now, let us look at the wire segment and place focus there. Now, wire as compared to cables is low competition, and also if we see the scope of high margin exports is much high as compared to cables. Now, in cable and wire market, building wire segment forms nearly 28 to 30% of the total share, and housing wires focused players, which is a direct peer to the announcement made by Bajaj Electrical in the wire segment. So the direct peer here will be RR Kabel, Havells and Finolex Cables. Now, these companies within cable and wire portfolio have a higher share of wires as compared to the cables. Now, Motilal Oswal has estimated a revenue CAGR of nearly about 15% from FY25 to FY27. Now, coming to the commentary given by these wire-focused players, Havells high-margin house wires comprises nearly 60% of their total cable and wire revenue. RR Kabel, it says that the wires will see a good growth in Q4. And lastly, Finolex Cables, its electrical wire and cable contributes nearly 95% of the revenue. Now, if we look at the FY25 top 5 players, Polycab stands at 21%, KEI 11%, Havells at 8%, RR Kabel 7% and Finolex Cables at 6%. So overall, we will certainly see how the competitive intensity pans out for these players.
Take that point, Upasana. Thanks a lot for that. How the competitive intensity pans out for these players is something that we will be monitoring going forward, but we